Hello crypto elites and welcome back to my channel. Today we're just going to have a follow-up from our previous video where we spoke about Bitcoin and XRP. If we got enough time, we're going to throw Ethereum into the mix. Before we get into it, I just want to start by addressing a question that was asked of me in my previous video, and that question was, what is the best way to start trading? My advice is to study. My advice would be to tell you to read books. My advice would be to tell you to create demo accounts on, exchanges like Binance or Bityard or any other exchange where you could just play around with false money. You have to learn about Fibonacci retracements, moving averages, RSIs, MACDs. You got to learn how to, identify different trends and patterns before I would advise you to start trading. How I got into it was I used to follow a lot of people on YouTube. I used to follow people's accounts on TradingView, listen to people on TikTok, and then I started reading into books, learning about all these different techniques to use with cryptocurrency. So that would be my advice. I wouldn't jump straight into trading because your capital is at risk and you can lose it all if you're not careful with your trading. Um, but yeah, to move on with the actual video, I just want to start with Bitcoin, which you can see up on screen here. In our previous video, we spoke about Bitcoin being in this upward moving channel. We can see that Bitcoin has settled above this major support line, which we spoke about in the previous video, where we've seen it have massive bursts to the upside. Not much has really happened. As you can see, we're fluctuating above this support line, but based on that, we are using this support line, which was once resistance but now support. We're using it as support. If we don't have a breakdown below here, then potentially, in my last video I said we could see that swing to the upside as well as trading above this 100-week moving average. Next, I want to get on to XRP. Again, it's just a follow-up from my previous video. There was a lot more in-depth content in my previous one, so if you missed that, go back and watch that because there isn't really much difference from that one to this one. We can see that we've just had a slight wick below the 50-day moving average. Potentially, we've seen, wicks below there before, but we may just squeeze back down to this support line and then push back up again. This is all part of like swing trading. So if you're going into swing trading right now, being that we have breached this 50-day moving average, this would mostly be a short to the downside, and mostly the sellout point would be roughly about 44 cents, 45 cents. But if we do have a breakout above this moving average and start using it as support, then potentially we could see that swing back up to around about the 53 cent mark. Then I just want to go on to Ethereum. Ethereum is actually looking quite strong. It's above the 50 and the 200-day moving average. We spoke about, having this golden cross here in previous videos. Whenever we see the 50 above the 200 days, so the red above the green, we are potentially in a bullish trend. As you can see here, history normally repeats itself. We are in a position now where we have created a golden cross. We could see several, where's my thing? We could see several double bottoms which we've created. Now I do believe we will do some sideways consolidation and then start trading above this 100-week moving average, because history says that crypto is more comfortable above the 100-week moving average. So guys, if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel, and please do not hesitate to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.